Hello there. Are you struggling to learn a lot of vocabulary? Maybe you find it tedious to use those vocabulary exact point of time whenever you have learned at moment of there. So I have a real solution for you that is really effectively used and personally I use it. So my name is Rishabh Sir and I am your real life fluency coach and that I'll help you to improve your English and make yourself perfect in this language. So without any further delay, let's start how to memorize vocabulary for a very long time because it is the most important. So before you jump down into elaborate about it, I want to just tell you about the reality of it. Because if you are thinking that maybe you have learned and mug up a lot of words and exactly use at that moment of time whenever you have learned it, it's gonna be something really bad about your memorized power. Because it is really not important. Maybe some point of time, moment of there, I have learned tons of vocabulary in there. But after all that, I realized that most of the words I just mug up that I can't able to use whenever I just discuss in group and anywhere because it comes to your natural way. Because if you are naturally speaking with someone, so you have come out through the words, whatever you just go for that. An interview, it's just if you want to, they remove your facade and anything in there. They literally get the genuine thoughts throughout your mind. So just bring out to whole this myth, whatever you just making yourself in mind. Yes, you can learn a tons of vocabulary and you can use exact over there. That is really not important. So besides of doing that things, you should really focus about 3R rules, and that is the most important. The first is retain, the second is recall, and third is reuse. So these are 3R rule. Personally, I use to enhance my vocab power, and that's make me very comfortable, super comfortable to speak in front of anyone, maybe in group discussion and anything. So how does it work like? So let me illustrate you one by one. So first thing is the retain. Retain is something that you whenever you just try and see the any vocabs in the books, in the magazine, in the editorial, anywhere, you must have to create association with that, with your real life, that really create a genuine idea, genuine situation that make your learning with a very far long time, and that is exactly really important. So I hope next time whenever you use these words and any words in the market, maybe you have read in book and in the news, internet, anywhere you see, you create association with that. Because association is something that memorize the hitting down is very best way. And second things, the recall. It is something that step you have to exactly hitting down to things what you have associated with that. If I am recording this video in front of you, so all of the sudden is coming throughout my mind, and the vocab is exactly come out of there. There should be the lot of things that merging out of my mind. So it is something merging word that is associate of this. So situation is make me to remember and recall exactly the word. So that is the power of recall. If you have in the situation, you are writing the same editorial and something, you hitting down the same situation and same word, and maybe you want or not, you just recall that word. So that is the magic gonna be happening. So recalling is something that will make yourself best. And third, the least, that is the reuse. Because if you have learned and you just inculcate in your mind, and then you recall all this stuff, whatever you have words is learned in there, And now it's time to be reused by your own. Let's create your own situation, own things. As like we have learned a noun pronoun grammatical profile, then we execute the editorial, and then we try to just use in our own mock test. It is like similar of that. You just use, retain, recall, and reuse these stuff. So words use over there, and maybe you just hitting down to each and every words in there. And that is the 3R rule. It really gonna be happen to me. Is very effective. So I hope next time whenever you just little fizzy about this, your vocabulary and terms of vocabulary in front of you, just go through with the one by one each and every word, check it down each and every, just whatever you have dictionary online offline, just check it out one by one, and make sure you definitely go through with the slangs, grammatical profile, phonematic things, and all the words uses in there. That's make your create a situation with that. So I hope you will use these 3R rule to enhance your memorized power in terms of vocabulary, hitting down through your mind and use in very perfect way. So if you find this fruitful this video, make sure hit the like on this video and subscribe this channel, and I will see you in the next. Till then, thank you, bye.